Alright, welcome everyone to another Runeterra stream. You might notice something different. I have a webcam now. So, you get to enjoy my ugly mug while we play games. Isn't that fantastic? So, first deck that we're going to be playing today is this Jinx Lulu support aggro deck. This is a deck, this is an archetype that I was made aware of several months ago now. It looked neat, and it's something that I've play with every once in a while, and it's something I've been tweaking here and there, especially with the new updates to Fuzzy Caretaker here. So yeah, just thought we'd just jump into some games and see how we do. Core of the deck is a support aggro deck using a lot of the typical stuff that you'd find. We'd have Flower Child here, some picks, Young Witch, and of course Lulu as our main champion, and we're supplementing that with a small Jinx discard aggro package. Reason being, one of the neat interactions, one of my favorite interactions in a deck like this is doing something like getting a Pix or a Lulu down and then like burst speed rummaging out a Flame Chompers and then buffing it up and having this really big challenger unit that your enemy wasn't expecting. Burst speed, putting units out on the board, such as Jury Rig and Flame Chompers, also works really well with Green Glade Duo to get pump her up and get some damage in. I'm not 100% certain of how good Green Glade Duo would be in this current meta, but it somewhat synergizes well with this deck, so we're going to give it a try. Because we are drawing some cards, with Rummage every once in a while, or on the occasion with Jinx's Trigger, we have a couple Suit-Ups in here. Suit-Up's nice. Works really well with our small units like Jury Rig and Pix, turning them into permanent 4/4s. Even the Flame Chompers on occasion make it a really threatening challenger unit. And of course, Jinx, trying to get her leveled up to deal that last little bit of damage with her Super Mega Death Rockets. So yeah, just a fun, different kind of style of aggro deck, different way to play Jinx and Lulu. So why don't we hop into some games and see how we do? I think this is probably a normal queue type of deck. I don't think this is very good against the... Probably not going to do very well on ranked, so we'll start off with some normal rank queue and see how we do. Well, we don't want to Suit Up in our opening hand. Green Glade Duo, probably not good against the Bilgewater Piltover deck that has a lot of ways to deal one. And I don't know that I want to get excited. We kind of just want to curve out with our support threats if we can. We'll see if we can get a Pix buff on this turn 1 without interference. Probably not, but if we can, it's a good start. Sure. Send a message. Attack with our O2. Probably going to get excited something here and then have a decent way to buff a challenger unit to fight the Pix. Alternatively, we could just play the Fuzzy Caretaker. Because this is going to get to discard both of these eventually, but I mean, we do want to find a way to use this Get Excited at some point. Fuzzy Caretaker probably just going to eat another Mystic Shot, huh? And then we don't have a way to block this. Let's play it out and see what our opponent does. They're probably going to swing, but like we're not going to block. Pix has betrayed us. I'll start with this. They could play Twisted Fate and like red card, but then we get to like Get Excited out one of these Flame Chompers. I guess we could just play one of them now that we don't really need to do that. can always discard the other one to this get excited. Well, now I feel bad. I was thinking he might not be able to have another thing to block, but that was a false assumption. Now, what do I want to do? I want to buff him so he gets a defense boost so he doesn't die to these. They'll eat the picks, but then this can't trade effectively because this gives something +1/+1, right? So it doesn't die. It's fine, we'll just do this. See if he wants to take 5 here. Okay.
Gather round.
I'm gonna try to prevent him getting a plunder trigger here. I'll have to spend another resource to do that. We'll bank 3 spell mana, look to play this augmented experimenter next turn. Maybe we want to rummage something first before that happens.
Give me a weapon, I'll give it firepower.
Okay, I definitely want to hit that before she goes off. Fine with that. I mean, I don't love it, but it is what it is. Okay, well now I don't want to...
There's nothing a good giggle can't fix.
She might end up just dying, so this could be a mistake. If she doesn't and gets to live and power this up, that's really amazing.
Never lost a
Gold card, yep.
all that glitters.
Oh, right, they get a buff from that too. Alright, maybe I'm just supposed to not get greedy there. Ugh. Seriously? Stop discarding good stuff. Now Jinx is gonna eat it to something.
Ye started without me.
Stop taking my stuff. Maybe I'm supposed to go for the Twisted Fate first.
Didn't know the boss had sent for ye.
Don't know much, do ya?
We are doing it!
The answer is here somewhere.
Smile! It's called gunplay.
Best run while you can.
Definitely gonna just play out the Flower Child here.
We made it, Rim! I wanna go home. Now it's a party. This way! Go!
Stay away from that switch.
We're getting pretty low here. I'm wondering if I'm just supposed to...
He bites! He's new. Sorry.
I think I want to make sure they don't get an easy plunder trigger here, because they could have Riptide Rex.
Well, this isn't the point.
Oh, I think I lost him.
Don't think I won't unmake you because I will. Screaming helps not at all. That's one part sandalwood and one part piss.
Clear off.
Crying won't do any good.
This might be a bit aggressive, but I really want to get my... I really want to generate the rocket. And then it deals the one last damage to kill Gangplank, potentially. But there's a good chance they have a way to level them up in response to this rocket, or even just right now.
See ya.
Really? What is in their hand?
Everything's better with company.
Says you.
They must have Riptide Rex in hand, if not several.
They'll never see us coming.
If that's true, we're gonna be in for a rough time. I guess we need to try our best to keep Jinx alive here.
Get a pick. Watch your step.
Ready, Rex? Not yet. Don't take out.
Unfortunately, she got hit.
There's plenty of killing left.
That is a get excited. Good chance they block with all three things, though. Good chance they block with all three things. Really wanted an elusive threat there.
Pigs. Go wake 'em up.
Yeah, I don't think we can win this. Not really sure what we're supposed to do. Just do this to start, I guess, since we're about to run out of time anyway.
There'll be blood in the water.
Did they just want a big body? Or did they forget that they didn't trigger? I guess they just wanted a big body.
Full speed ahead.
Yep. We really needed, Really needed Jinx to survive the initial barrage. We would have gotten to make one more rocket and then that Get Excited or this Mystic Shot would have finished them. That was a close game. Closer than I thought it would be considering our start was pretty bad. Third Riptide Rex. Sure.
Oh, maybe I should open my eyes.
Okay. Got our 2 key cards here. Just needed something for this Flower Child and we got it. So, see what we can do. Another Flower Child, interesting.
Don't think I won't unmake you because I will.
Oh! I clicked and I wanted to put that back in my hand and then it just played it anyway. That's unfortunate. I obviously would have much rather played this Young Witch. Alright, well our mistake paid off because...
Whoa, you gotta focus. Whoa, don't get too
That's some nice dumb luck. Yay, dumb luck!
Whoa, meet Lulu. Lulu, this is Glow. Hi, Glow. I like your petals.
Definitely opening on attacks this next turn.
They won't like this. Look, Glow, go. Hey, you fly on, cute little snook ball. Yeah, you did it.
Alright.
Let's go around again.
It's an interesting champion combination. I can dig it. Sure. That's a curve, why not? We go Pix into Greenglade Duo. I guess we're attacking on odds, so maybe this is not good. Now I can just play this. We can at least get a point of damage should they not have anything to play on turn 1.
Guess we're going.
I can do this.
What would I rather play? Greenglade Duo probably gonna get sniped by something, so let's just play out the picks.
Don't mind me.
I'm just gonna take this hit. Doesn't feel good, but I'd rather keep their life high in the event that he has a way to deal 1 damage in hand.
Hi, Glow. I like your petals.
Sure.
You're so... Oh, don't get too close. It's not exactly legal, but it is exactly awesome.
What are we getting rid of here? I definitely don't want that thing living past this turn. I think it's the Flower Child. No. Greenglade Duo, maybe? Probably Greenglade Duo. And then, as much as I want to get Lulu down, we might just be opening on attacks next turn. Because that's a lot of damage. If they don't have a blocker.
Yes, we're going. They're our friends, Glow.
Yeah.
I'd never keep my guests waiting.
Jinx stands for Jinx. Durr. Stop eating or no more walkies.
Fuse is lit!
Blue, I made a familiar. Oh, whoa, behave. Who's a hungry little munchkin? Watch your step.
I'm actually fine if they just pass back on us. I'm not gonna block the spiders because we can just kill them with a rocket. I guess we won't have a rocket this turn to do that with, however, but... Oh wait, he's just gonna kill... They're dead anyway. Okay, then I guess I'll jump here and here. Yeah.
Strength through suffering.
You freak, Blue. I'm on a roll. You know it's here somewhere.
Okay, so we want to go Lulu, buff you, buff that. These can attack on their own.
Faster. Put 1 part sandalwood and 1 part pit. Go, pit!
Death doesn't scare me.
Aw, is it over? Hello.
Oh well. Pirate aggro. Probably just gonna get run over. Like, the thing about a deck like this is it wants to race by just getting gradually better and better combat steps with their support units as you go. And do I want Fuzzy Caretaker into Flame Chompers? Like, to support it could be kind of good. Lulu would be better, but so yeah, I don't think we can, because they have a good mix of like removal and aggression. We don't really have the removal. I'll bank this spell, man. If they open attacks, we can definitely just rummage these two. Ooh, that's a suit up. Now we have a 4/4 challenger.
Started without me. There's Plenty of killing left.
That's an incredible draw, assuming she lives.
Please, Bob.
They'll probably just make it rain here.
If they don't break, they'll burn. Make the Empire proud.
No make it rain.
No one's the wiser.
A lot of chompers.
The Yordle here's with me. War Mason, reporting for duty. For the glory of Noxus.
I'm just gonna throw these Green Glade duos away as blockers.
Let's get to it.
Actually, how do we want to do this?
Hold up! Where are you going?
Yeah, I think I want to keep her around.
No!
Hang on, Zuri!
We're going down to 10, but they're almost out of gas.
Come on, Rib! Damn it! Like a fish in water. Is it adventure time, you guys?
Please, no.
What do you say, Glow? That's yes!
I had a feeling they were debating. That was the little hesitation there. I had a feeling that's what they were thinking about. That's a pretty good draw.
Neither the flames nor the depths can claim me.
Perfect. Now we have something to block the zap.
Says you.
If they just attack with Gangplank, I'm definitely going to... What are the chances of them passing back if we pass with this Jinx?
Let's do this!
Because I don't want to lose something if I don't have to.
Oh, he likes you! Try again! I'm on a roll! Jinx? That stands for Jinx. Durr.
Fuse is lit.
Alright, we're dead to, what's it called? Decimate. When are you never not dead to Decimate, though? Watch them top deck a Gangplank. There's a lot of things they can top deck to just end us. It's too bad we can't play both of those. But I think it's definitely correct to play this so we can generate a rocket and have good open attacks next turn. Like, a better chance of lethal open attacks.
Is it adventure time, you guys?
Please, no.
What do you say, Glow? That's yes! Bye-bye!
Not bad, not bad. Heck is my quest for today? Summon dragons? Yeah, that's not happening today. Jesus loves me. Do we want this? Typically I like to look for supporters in our opening hands. I like the flame chompers though. Ouch, that's no good.
Night flowers upon my blade. No more hiding.
Off we go! Roll out!
Her flowers bring the moonlight with them.
That's awkward. We do have this though.
It's our time.
You like frogs, huh?
Now they could play Pale Cascade obviously, but at least we trade. And if they don't have Pale Cascade, it's very, very good. Think we will try.
Oh yeah.
What do we want to play next turn? Probably just the Lulu. Get her going.
There's nothing a good giggle can't fix. Ooh, look what I did!
Please turn me back!
Shield 'em, Pip! Come on, Rib! Shoot, can I paint you? Ow, ow, ow.
Only a fool would enter battle unprepared.
We have another witch to replace the other one. But I feel like Lulu pumping up another one's going to be very good though. So I don't think I want to chump block with that. They're not hitting us that hard. We don't really need to chump block anything, I suppose. But we could eat something with the Jinx perhaps, and if we lose her, it's not a big deal. Probably gonna see them just full swing, yeah. I don't really want to lose anything. How much damage are we taking? It's quite a bit. I don't need picks, I suppose.
You're starting to bore me.
I really don't want to lose Lulu, so I'm not going to expose her to a Pale Cascade. If they do have a Pale Cascade, we go down to 4. And then we could get got by something. Okay. Huh. It's kind of annoying.
Watch your step.
Let's start with this. This might be a mistake because this is another Jinx.
Everyone goes down.
But I kind of want to use this and this to kill this.
Darkness hides in my path.
Sure. Maybe I should have started with this if I was going to do that.
We made it, Rim! I want to go home. The teeth means they like you. This way, go! Smile! It's called done play.
Hide no longer. Imagine.
Let's get our reward. This is like the Turbo Twisted Fate deck. Those decks are usually running Diana, but yeah, it could be just like looking to turbo out Twisted Fate. Mystic Shot to kill the Twisted Fate would be nice. Jinx probably okay, and I'll keep the supporter. She's probably not gonna live, but yeah, I mean, we're going to try to go Young Witch on the next turn and Lulu after that and get a good attack. If we can find, like, a Jury Rig in between that time, that'd be nice, because then we could use the spell mana, burst it out, and then create a 4/4 with Lulu. There we go.
Off we go! Roll down!
Let's see if we can get the dream.
Fake giggle can't fix.
Probably not,
Look
but
what I did! Please turn me back!
Daylight warms the heart and lights the way.
Come on, Rib!
wouldn't be surprised to see him chump block the 4/4 here.
Have faith.
We're definitely just going to pass if they pass to us, but I assume we're going to see, like, they could have gotten, let's say, Falling Comet off of that Priestess, which would be actually good because I would assume they would target the Lulu, which we could just replace.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty sparkle flag.
So I'm just going to pass. Like, we're not losing that much mana, and we have good open attacks, so... Sure. That's a little unfortunate, but at least we get to replace the Lulu. Okay.
Run! Here I am! Wherever here is. Let's use all the... Where are you going, Pix? What are you doing? Sunflower! Nice!
They want to keep around their 1/1. Okay.
Rules are made to be broken, like buildings or people.
Think I want to play her out because we're going to bank a second spell mana, which means we can still play this Mystic Shot with, and not lose it to the Augmented Experimenter, which we might want to play next turn. Still no Twisted Fate from our opponent yet.
My selection speaks for itself.
Okay. With that, what do we want to do?
Get him, Pit! Don't think I won't unmake you.
You just play stuff out.
Treasures of the ages for a price. There's plenty of killing left.
They have a lot of stuff. That's for sure. I doubt they're swinging though. They're pretty much on the defensive until they can get Twisted Fate out. So it's going to be awkward fighting through all these bodies, unfortunately. But
Where'd she go? Please, Mom.
okay, well we know the two cards they got. That's kind of interesting from them. I think that was a little aggressive. I think they should have just... I mean, I guess they have tons of blockers anyway. Well, we're definitely swinging... really like this. Actually not sure who I want to barrier. It's actually probably the Jinx. This probably signals to our opponent that we have another Lulu in hand.
What's that you got there?
This is an interesting block considering I have a bunch of 1-power things that I wouldn't mind starting to attack with. Sure. Probably worth doing. Really? Okay.
Aw, is it over? Oh well.
I don't know that game was over, but maybe they just... I'm guessing they didn't have a Twisted Fate in hand, otherwise they would have played it out. Alright. Seemed like an early concession to me, but people can do what they want. They don't feel like playing that game anymore. Can't fault them for that. What is this about? Elise Piltover. So it's like a burn deck. It's like a different way to do Spider Burn. They have things like the Caustic Cast, and they revive them a bunch. Do all that stuff. These two are really great. I always want a Jinx. See if we can find a way to get that into play. This is more damage, but I kind of want to go this and then Lulu the next turn and then open attacks. That's probably not 100% true. I probably want to...
Everything's better with company.
Probably do want to Lulu something out. Vile Feast.
There's nothing to fear.
That's perfect. Now we're just going to Flame Chompers. Kill Elise.
We could use a bite.
Or sorry, Flame Chomper. Get excited. Discarding the Flame Chompers. Kill Elise. Definitely going to play a Lulu next turn because it means we can kill the spider with the challenger unit. Sure.
We must all make sacrifices.
I'd rather that die to a Vile Feast than these Young Witches. Actually, we could play just double Young Witch, I guess. We don't have to expose our Lulu. But they likely have... And it's also 2 support triggers, but then they likely have something like... They could have Whale. They're also in Piltover, so they could do a lot of damage. Plus, doing this just like threatens to make this a 4/4 challenger, so they can't drop anything really big.
Come closer. I don't bite.
They might be able to level Elise. Looks like they're gonna get to do that. Do I wanna, well, now do I wanna just Jinx so I can block? That might be questionable considering they'll probably just kill her. They could probably kill her anyway. Let's just go with double Young Witch. Could level Lulu before she actually hits something, which would be interesting.
Skitter out from the darkness.
Do I want to block the 1/1 with a 1/1 of my own? Or do I save these for discarding to Get Excited or Rummage? Good chance they can level Elise anyway. It's just more blockers to get through later. Let's make them work for it a little bit more at least, I suppose.
Aren't you a cute little smooth boy?
Oh, they're gonna let us challenge the Elise.
Go on, Pix! Just like Yellow Bloom said. Perfecto! Lucified!
Am I supposed to try to level Jinx here or pass? Like I'm trying to think what they're playing. Are they playing things like Ruination? But they're playing Stalking Shadow, so they're clearly a troop-based deck, so... Or a unit-based deck? I don't know. It might not be worth the risk. Could just wait for now, I suppose. That's a pretty good draw.
First day on the job. The gun's real.
The gun's real. Is that what you just said? See if we can't get a rocket this round and get rid of these blockers. Not quite, unfortunately.
What seems to be the situation?
Just in time. I found something.
Do I play something out? Now that we drew that, I think it's worth replacing the 1/1. Maybe this is hasty. They could have more go hard to kill these. The 1/1's not that valuable anyway. If that was true, I don't know. Why did they start with go harding their own 1/1?
Run.
The facts fall into place.
So,
Now it's a party.
so we're definitely
This makes perfect.
shielding our Jinx then, obviously. I think I want to suit you up because you're evasive. You can make you big. You can get you out of range of something. And let's just kill the thing that's drawing them a bunch of cards. I actually have just enough mana to empty our hand and play a rocket this round if we want to. They're probably going to chump with all the 1/1s because they know they're likely dead, but I definitely wanted to open attacks here, I think.
That didn't do nothing.
Maybe it's wrong, but... This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. Yeah, that's not how that works, my friend. Apparently.
Class 5 focused optical burn.
Piltover craftsmanship with Soulknight flair.
It's gonna die anyway, but in the meantime, they're drawing a bunch of cards, right? So the question is, do I try to get them by hoping they don't get the go hard?
Ding.
They still need to play one more go hard, I think, and then find another one on top of that, so I think I just shoot their face.
Everyone goes boom.
I know what lurks in the shadows.
They should be dead no matter what, right? Because
The seed tells me all I need.
Get him, Pit! Let's go around again!
good game. This is probably going to be a tough one for us. The Daylight or Daybreak mid-range decks can be probably going to be very good against what we're trying to do. An elusive threat to start's not bad though. Always gotta send a message. Gotta send that message. Pix is coming for you. Ooh,
Bless the faithful and sear the heretics.
This feels bad if we draw something that can discard it. Also feels bad if when we go to play Lulu they have another response, which they most likely will. So do I want to just play Green Glade Duo? Could also be just pass, but that feels even worse. I think we'll play the Green Glade Duo. Just start beating them down with evasive threats.
The horizon.
Could still play Lulu and then see what happens.
Well, this isn't the glade.
But it probably is just going to get some 3 damage with this duo.
Daylight warms the heart and lights the way.
Okay. I suppose I could do this and see if they have a Pale Cascade.
Believe or burn.
Sure. Alright, that's not bad. Young Witch is nice. I think we're gonna go Young Witch and Flame Chompers this round.
Sleep is for the guiltless.
Yes, definitely. I definitely want to kill that Yasuo if we can.
Cute little smooth foot.
Life and death on the blade's edge.
He may as well swing there to deal 4. Okay, so now how do we want to do this? We want to go Young Witch gives this. Lulu's definitely hitting this, so we can eat him potentially. Probably not going to work out that way, but I'll just do this.
They'll never see us coming.
I think that's what we want to do.
And here we see the rarely seen pit.
Pix could get eaten by this 2-2, but I think that's fine.
And beautify.
No mercy for heretics.
It's a good chance this just doesn't work. I'm sure he has a stun for that, but... They're still taking a good chunk of damage, which is nice.
Just you and me, Fishbones. And them.
just want to play out as many things as we can, because a good chance we just play out this augmented experimenter this turn. I'll definitely throw Jinx under the bus. We have a reduce cost by 1. Okay.
Big blade for a little warrior.
Underestimate me. I dare you.
I mean, they're definitely not gonna swing, right? If I play this. But they, it's like there's a chance they do. And if they don't, would I rather this Pix be a Green Glade duo? No, I don't think it matters. So they have a Leona in hand, most likely. It could be another Yasuo. What do we want to make vulnerable? Or do we want to just shield one of our things? I feel like I want to shield one of our things.
Pooping.
Could also make something vulnerable, like... Not sure what.
Get him, Pit. Up we go.
The guilty will bend.
I see every move.
Underestimate me. I dare you.
Unmiss them.
So do they have healing in their deck? And if they do they have it in hand? Nope.
So
They're
land
just dead.
control all that have one protections.
Good stuff.
We blew them all up.
Alright, I think that's a good place to end it. Been playing this deck for about an hour. I think it we did pretty well with that. To be fair, we were on the normal queue, but still, fun stuff. This is not going to be a tiered deck anytime soon, I don't think. I think it's the ultimate truth is that the deck is probably just being pulled in too many directions, but I think this could be the basis for a potentially interesting archetype in the future should it get more support. No pun intended. Like actual support cards to more consistently level up Lulu. Because like getting out good support units quickly, or getting out support units and then being able to, you know, rummage at burst speed out things like Flame Chompers to get buffed, and then suddenly, oh crap, the enemy has a challenger unit here and it's got like quick attack, or it's a 4/4, it's got +1/+1 or whatever the case may be. It's kind of interesting. And Jinx is just a fun... I mean, Lulu and Jinx are just fun champions, so it's interesting just having them both in the same deck. So yeah, something to try if you're looking for a different way to play either or both of those champions. I think it's like pretty reasonable. It can generate a lot of fun games. So that's that for...